Jesus, we're often told, does an awful lot of teaching about money. And that's sort of true in the sense that he does do some direct teaching about money, and he also uses financial or economic or money illustrations to make other points. I suppose the heart of it for me comes in Matthew, where he talks about you can't serve God and mammon, and he kind of, it's almost the only time that he actually compares God in the thing with another force. This is the competing deity. And I guess within the Matthew thing, his question is, where's your king? Where's your loyalty? Where's your allegiance? And actually there's some very rich people who have no allegiance to money at all. And there's some poor people who have an awful lot of allegiance to money, who are looking to money to solve the problem, who are looking to money to provide the things for them that give them a sense of worth and self and so on. So who's the king, I think is his question. Who's the monarch in your life? How do you reference this? And this actually might have some surprising applications. One of them that was given to me recently was, so you've got to buy a new suit, and once every 3 years I've got to buy a new suit. So here I am in Oxford Street, and Bond Street's not far away. So I'm walking around, and you can buy a suit for £60, you can buy a suit for £100, you can buy a suit for £1,000. So supposing I see a suit for £395, and I think that looks gorgeous. And the colouring, now that my colours are cooling down, that would be perfect for me. And I think it would look honouring in most of the situations that I find myself in. It would be very, very flexible, but it would look nice as well as honouring, both to the people who are listening and to the occasion and so on. And I haven't seen anything as good. And extraordinarily, it makes me look as if I've got shoulders. That may be deceptive, but it's still quite nice. But it's 395 quid, so I'm not going to buy it. So who's God in that decision? Actually, money became the God in that decision. Money made the decision. I didn't actually say, so God, do you want me to spend £395 on this? And he could say, don't be such a twit, of course I don't. Or he could say, actually, I do. Well, I don't have the money. By faith. So it could look like I realise it's an absurd example, but the point is, who's making the decision? And that applies both when we have and when we don't have, is what I'm trying to say. Who's the king here?